Welcome to the Create Harmony podcast with Sally Burlington. This is a podcast about setting an intentional rhythm, about savoring life's blessings and learning how to use our imagination as a way of listening to God. If you want to learn more about how to bring stillness and gratitude into your life, you'll probably find a lot here that you love. And if you like to be creative and fun, there is a place for you here as well. In this place, we'll take a few minutes to celebrate everyday joys and remind ourselves how to notice goodness all around us. Welcome back to episode 4 of the Create Harmony podcast. This week, we're going to be talking about what we call the 10-minute tidy. In the quest to keep things simple around our house, we are often looking to tidy up and reorganize things. I happen to be a person who finds organizing to be calming, or at least most of the time. I especially like to do a clean out and get things more streamlined before the holiday hustle begins. Now, to be clear, I am not a neatnik. I like overall order, but I do not keep a perfectly clean and mess-free home. So keeping things in order takes systems. One of the strategies for keeping on top of clutter is what we call the 10-minute tidy. Adults and kids alike have used this tactic around our house to get things done in short bursts of time. What's involved in a 10-minute tidy is that you set a timer for 10 minutes, then you select an area to tackle and work there until the timer goes off. Now, you could certainly choose a different time limit. You could call yours the 15-minute freshen or a 5-minute, I don't know another catchy word that goes with 5 minutes, but you get the idea. When we've used this strategy with our kids, the rule was that we must see significant, tangible results at the end of 10 minutes. Sometimes we take a picture of the beginning. If we do not see big results after 10 minutes, a new 10-minute interval will ensue. If I'm using this tool for myself, I choose an area like a junk drawer or the kitchen island. The important thing here is scale. When selecting an area to tidy, it's important to set a realistic goal. This is not the time to clean out your entire attic. Think small increments here. If you select an area that is too vast, the end of your 10 minutes will come and you will be left with more mess and less peace. If I have a whole closet that needs a clean out, I choose one section to address in the 10-minute tidy. Like I might choose a category of clothes in my closet, like long sleeve shirts. You can usually sort and organize your shirts in 10 minutes and remove those you no longer want to keep. It's surprising how much can be accomplished in that short interval. This approach can apply to small yard projects, cleaning out your car, or any number of things that we tend to put off. There are times that getting started with my 10-minute tidy gives me the boost of motivation I need to extend the time and clean out more than I originally planned. For me, the challenge is often getting started, and once I've gotten started, things get easier. However, we don't always have long periods of time to work on larger projects. In this case, it's easier to fit small 10-minute intervals into a busy schedule. And 10 minutes today, and tomorrow, and the next day will eventually add up to measurable progress on the project. So you may want to implement the 10-minute tidy at your house. In your first 10-minute interval, you could make a list of all the spaces you want to clean and streamline. Then each time you set your timer, you could pick one of those and get your tidy going. I'm sure Marie Kondo would be pleased. Now, today, instead of a prayer, we're going to have a mindful minute. So I want you to start out by taking a deep breath, breathe in possibilities, and breathe out gratitude. Take a look around wherever you are. Set your eyes on things of beauty. God has filled this world with blessings. Train yourself to pay attention. Where do you find wonder? Where do you see love? Can you connect yourself more deeply to your surroundings? Take one last deep breath. Breathe in possibilities, and again breathe out gratitude. And that's the end of our Mindful Minute for today. Hopefully you can carry this practice as you go through your day to see more blessings all around you. Thanks so much for listening today. We hope this episode brought you wisdom and joy. I'd love to share more ways you can engage with the resources Create Harmony has to offer. If you live in the Raleigh area, we've got one more session of our Welcoming Peace course coming up on November 16th. You don't want to miss it. It's a fun and engaging way to connect with other people and learn how to bring more stillness and gratitude into your life. You'll learn about how to incorporate contemplative rhythms into your day-to-day routine. You can register at mycreateharmony.com. Harmony, we specialize in short, experiential, guided meditations. What does that mean? It means that when listening to these meditation experiences, you will have an encounter that allows you to step away from the stress of your life. You will feel transported into another world as you listen. These meditations have been grouped into packages centered around a theme. With the purchase of each package, you receive a collection of 5 guided meditations that connects back to the theme you selected. There are 3 themes available for fall and winter that you can choose from. Mental Journeys. This theme gives you a chance to imagine walking on the beach, or hiking in the mountains, or resting in a hammock, or so much more. You could choose Cozy Time, which includes time by the fireside, a soak in the bath, snuggling in a cozy nook, or more. Or finally, Sacred Moments. Each of these meditations involve an encounter with God or the Holy Spirit. All of the meditations are less than 10 minutes long and give you a chance to step away from your life and still your mind. What a simple way to create harmony. More information can be found at mycreateharmony.com. Thanks again for joining us, and until next time, peace.